Yeah. I'm in the studio by myself right now, but y'all know I don't need company. I don't need help right now. I know my man Jeff Saturday is in studio there with Mollywood. I know my man Shay is in Sin City. He's about to get delayed on his flight to L.A. because they don't need him at the game. But right now, we got to change the subject for just a second right now. Stevens A-list,
cool,
my top 5 teams in the National Football League after week 7. Keep in mind, the list is fluid. Let's go to number 5, please. Give it to me right now. Bam! This is a first in A-list history. That is a mistake on my part. I meant to give my producers the Vikings. I messed up on that. Not them. My bad. It's not the Packers. It's the Vikings. So aesthetically, it's not pleasing, but damn it, get the hell over it. It's my A-list. I get to do what I want, okay? Let's go to number 4 on the list, please. Give it to me right now. Bam! The Buffalo Bills. I meant that. Because I love the way that Josh Allen is playing. And I love the fact that they acquired Amari Cooper. And by the way, do you know that Josh Allen hasn't thrown one single interception this season? 12 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Bills are balling. They're 5-2. I got to give them love. Where it's due. They ain't top 3, though. Give me number 3 right here, please. Bam! Right now, the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson looks great. Derrick Henry looks great. They're winning football games. They've won 5 straight, but their defense is suspect. I can't give them but so much love when your defense ain't that great. They can't be top 2 when your defense is not that great. I'm going to show you who's top 2 right here, man. Give it to me. Bam! Right now, the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, we understand they're undefeated. We understand they got Patrick Mahomes. But damn, everywhere you turn, they got injuries on the offensive side of the ball, okay? Defensively, they're big time. But offensively, it's a struggle. I know they just beat San Francisco, but we see how San Francisco is nosediving. Chiefs still undefeated. They look damn good. You got to have them as a top 2 team. But I don't like what I see from them offensively right now. Can't give them the kind of love I'm about to give to number 1. Please give it to me right now. Give it to me. Bam! The Detroit Lions. Jared Goff, right now, should be the leading candidate for league MVP honors with the way that he has been playing, the way their offense has been playing, the way they've been rolling over the last few games, okay? So that's the bottom line. You see, I told you earlier in the show what they've done over the last 3 games. The brother completed about 73% of his passes, all right, on the season. 85% of his passes over the last 3 games. They've been absolutely sensational. So here's my list. It's the Lions, it's the Chiefs, it's the Ravens, it's the Bills, and the Vikings, not the Packers. My bad to the producers of the show. That's on me, America. I said the Vikings at number 5, but I told them the Packers. I messed up. That's my list. There you go.
I'm so impressed with your accountability. A lot of growth and evolution from you as a man. Before you guys jump in, First Take fam, you can scan the QR code that will pop up on your screen in moments to grade Stevens A.
Oh, I didn't know Dom was in on this too. Dominique's there too?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, damn. I know I'm not going to get a fair shake now with him and Saturday in the studio. But go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
Okay. We'll get America's vote on the back end. Shay, you're up first. Talk to me. What do you think? What's the grade?
Ooh, I gave him. I'm gonna give him a C. I'm gonna give him a C plus. I don't know how. I get it. The Lions are playing well, but the Chiefs are still undefeated. So I went Packers at 5. I went the Vikings at 4. I went to Ravens at 3. I put the Lions at 2. I put the Chiefs at 1. We got some. Had you left the Packers, I'd have gave you a B plus. But since you took the Packers completely off, and then you had the Lions in front of the Chiefs, nah. I got Chiefs 1, Lions 2, Ravens 3, Vikings 4, Packers 5.
Jeff, you know what? Before you jump in, you know this is a bad day because Shannon is by far the easiest grader on the show. He's always giving him.
He's always his boy.
So this is real.
Y'all just hate. Y'all just hate.
This is a fact. This is a fact. Shannon, you know, like he goes back to like school. He remembers the day. He don't want to put his boy on blast. But his boy should be on blast for this one. This is a D. This is a D.
D?
Listen.
What?
I can't believe, first of all, the best thing that could have happened to you is you know how you like sometimes you do the Christmas tree on the Scantron? You should have just left it. Like leave the Packers and act like you didn't screw it up and just left it there instead of taking that, put the Vikings above the Packers. That would have been the first thing. And then you take the only undefeated team in the NFL and reduce them down because they went on the road and won. I'm
No,
not
I
sure.
had
I'm
him
not
two
sure
last
what
week.
happened to you. You bumped your head.
I had him
so,
two last
so you
week.
can't screw up 1, 2, and 5
No,
and think you're going to get a
I had
decent
Chiefs
grade.
last week. I've been consistent with the Chiefs at number 2.
Yeah, stay consistent, but put the only undefeated team where they should be. That's in the A category. Because whatever you think about Patrick Mahomes, the defense has been lethal, and that's why they keep winning. It's a team game. It's fluid. It's team. It's not just about the quarterback and his boys. It's about the whole team. So make sure we count them in. The Chiefs at 1, Lions at 2, Baltimore at 3, Buffalo 4, Green Bay at 5. Your list, trash.
Hold on. So you would put the Packers ahead of the Vikings?
Yes, they just beat Houston. Absolutely, I put them up there. Yeah, and the Vikings just lost to the Lions, so the week it's fluid. So yes, they're down. But Minnesota's 6 for me, and Houston is 7 for me.
I didn't realize you didn't have I didn't realize that you didn't even have the Vikings in the top 5, and they only got 1 loss. They walked into this weekend undefeated.
They should have won. They should have closed the game out against the Lions. They didn't. So now they got to drop out of the top 5, and they're 6. That's how this game is played.
Okay.
You obviously
Remember you
understand
said
how
that.
fluid
Remember
works.
you said that. I'm gonna remember you said that, Jeff.
Do you
Go
remember
ahead.
last week when I told you Houston was going to play the Vikings and they weren't going to win that game? And then, play the Packers, they weren't going to win that game, and y'all all made fun. And then Chris Canty had to eat the words. Now you got to eat the words. D.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be the odd man out, and I'm gonna give Shiny Suit Man an A. I think that Stephen A. Smith, despite the fact that he's dressed like a prosperity pastor, I think that he crushed this list because I think it's easy. Undefeated, yeah, that's fine. But you watch the games, you recognize that just because they're undefeated, none of us feel like they're the best team in football. The Lions have done, you don't think they're the best team in football. They're the best defense in football, but they're not the best team in football. The Lions have defensive issues, so that's the one question mark I have is why demote the Ravens for defensive issues and not demote the Lions for defensive issues.
Exactly.
But the way that offense has been playing,
because anytime you lose to the Raiders,
You just made the argument.
you do realize the Baltimore Ravens lost to the Raiders, Dominique.